morning, Narposi, and welcome back to another episode of NPTV. I'm Reagan, and today we're on location to celebrate National FFA Week and highlight Viking Nation's agricultural roots. During our broadcast, you may hear a little celebrating because our local FFA chapter is holding their annual Ag Olympics. So far this morning, they've already done tractor races, and Julia Commons won that. The three-legged race will be taking place throughout our broadcast. Okay, FFA members, would you mind pausing for a bit to join us in the pledge?
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now it's time to send it over to Aslan and Isaac for announcements.
Good morning, Vikings. Today was Drive Your Tractor to School. All of our students bring their tractors and side-by-sides to school this morning. Behind us is Luke Willis's 2016 8285R. They use it for planting at Robbie's farm.
It's a big tractor. Today for lunch, we're having chicken bacon ranch flatbread and green beans. There's a prom meeting on Sunday at 5:30 in the auditorium for juniors, and the parents are welcome to attend. There's also a FAFSA help session on Sunday for any senior who would like assistance in filling out your forms. You can meet at Ivy Tech between 2 and 4, and representatives will be there to walk you through the process.
On Monday, there's a senior student council meeting at 8 a.m. Tuesday, there's a principles of teaching field trip that will last from first period to 6th.
And finally, we'll be a special schedule on Friday. Since our homecoming plans got canceled due to the snow, we'll be doing an extended assembly leading into sectionals. We'll also have the opportunity for the entire student body to view the new teaser for the upcoming musical, Footloose.
The assembly will be a lot like the last one we had for football homecoming. Each class will compete in field events to earn points towards the Spirit Shield. Sign up for sheets and they will be posted on class sponsors' doors on Monday morning. Be sure to check this week's newsletter for more details about which games you can sign up for.
Now, it's time to highlight another senior. In this spotlight this week, we have an FFA member, Kaleb Herke.
Kaleb is part of football, soccer, and FFA. During the football season, Kaleb was the kicker. He said his favorite memory from this season was when they beat Mater Dei in the Rights Bowl. As a member of the soccer team, Kaleb's position was midfield. One of his favorite memories from this season was beating Mount Vernon.
Kaleb isn't just an athlete, though. He's also a vital asset to FFA. He is the vice president, after all. He is also a member of the parlay team and a part of the etymology team, and he shows livestock in 4-H.
Outside of school, he has an internship at Melke Electric and said it is helping him with the future of his career in the electrical union.
We've got Kaleb here to ask him a few questions now. So first off, we all know FFA goes on a lot of field trips. So, is Miss Bender a good driver?
For the most part, yeah. She's hit a couple of bumps here and there, but yeah, she's a good driver.
That's good, that's good.
As part of the entomology team, you study bugs. So if you had to be a bug, which one would you be?
I would probably be a praying mantis.
Praying mantis.
Right. What bug would Jordan Dillman be?
It would be a stink bug.
Alright, and finally, we hear that your connections to the Gibson Southern ladies basketball team. What are your predictions for the girls' game?
Well, I hope they win, but all that matters is the Vikings.
Alright.
Thanks for joining us. Time to send it over to Cage and Braylon for sports.
Good morning, Narposi. I'm Cage.
I'm Braylon.
As you may notice, we are not in our usual spots. We are with some antique tractors. We have Brant Oakley's Massey Ferguson 65 and Lily Donner's International Farm All B.
Truly a historic day for us broadcasters, but we have sports to talk about. First and foremost, we want to say congratulations to the juniors for winning the Griffin Tornado Classic. Also, congratulations to the boys basketball team for the wins over Tell City and Gibson Southern.
Speaking of boys basketball, they had their sectional draw. They drew South Spencer in the first round. If they beat the Rebels, they will then play Perry Central. And if they beat Perry Central, they will most likely face Forest Park in the sectional championship.
These sectional brackets are making me look forward to March Madness. As the defending champion of the TVE Bracket Challenge, I am predicting a sectional championship for the Vikings.
We can only hope the Vikings break the curse. Sectionals are this upcoming Tuesday, so make sure to show up and show out for the boys. Make sure to show all the support. Now, we're sending it over to the weather.
Good morning, Vikings, and welcome back to the Weather Corner. But we aren't in our normal spot. We're outside in real time, and in front of Luke Donner's 2010 9530 John Deere.
I feel like last Friday was the finale for winter, but I'm not going to lie, it looked like a blizzard for a little bit. But now it's time to focus on the upcoming spring season, and right now it's looking like it's going to be an early start with highs in the upper 60s in February. Will this weekend have any major changes?
Well, look, from the looks of it, Vince, it's going to be warmer this week with highs reaching up to 70 on Monday. And to add on to that, there's a chance of thunderstorms early next week.
Well, Seth, I guess it's time to start thinking about the spring severe weather season, but now it's time to send it over to the Ag Shop for an in-depth look at FFA week.
Hello, Vikings. Each year, FFA chapters around the country celebrate National FFA Week to share what FFA is and the impact it has on its members every day. FFA originally had its roots as farmers of future farmers of America, but today is much more than farming. Members develop skills in professionalism, community outreach, communication skills, public speaking, and leadership. We asked Ms. Bender what she looks forward to the most about FFA Week, and she says she enjoys seeing all the members participate in the week's activities and seeing how much fun they have. Part in Spirit Days in order to celebrate the week. To support the local community, they hosted a week-long food drive. They also host their annual pork chop dinner for chapter members, school faculty, and community supporters. Last night, chapters from across the region had a dodgeball tournament at Heritage Hills. We cap off FFA Week each year with the Ag Olympics. Landon Crawford and Colton Gardner won the three-legged race. Now, we made it just in time to watch the donut eating race.
All right, guys, you can all hold the donut, you can all hold the string back with your hand. It has to be completely hands-free. On your mark, get set, go. You cannot
Josh, you son of a... Josh is
That's all for us today, NPTV. Have a great weekend, Vikings.